Hey everyone, welcome to Talk Skeleton. I'm George Skeleton, your host.
And I'm Nora. And George, I have to ask, do you have a favorite food?
I don't eat, but I have opinions about food. Strong ones.
Of course you do. What kind of opinions?
The kind that come from watching other people eat for a very long time.
That's either very wise or very sad. I can't decide which.
Possibly both. Now, what about you? What's your relationship with food?
Complicated, deeply personal, and mostly delicious.
Perfect, because today we're talking about food, restaurants, eating out, and all the English you need to talk about it naturally.
Because food is one of the most universal conversation topics in the world. Every culture has it, every person has opinions about it, and in English, there are so many natural phrases connected to food that learners often don't know.
And those phrases, the ones that make you sound natural instead of translated, that's exactly what today is about.
Subscribe to Talk Skeleton before we start. New episode every day. Real English, real conversations.
Now, Nora, let's start with the basics. How do you describe food you love in English?
So, the most basic word, delicious. That food was delicious. It's simple, everyone knows it, but it's a little formal sometimes.
What do people actually say in casual conversation?
So good. That was so good. Oh my God, that's amazing. That's incredible. I could eat this every day.
I could eat this every day. That phrase, it tells someone everything. It means this food is so good that I would never get tired of it.
Or this is to die for. That's a very common English expression about food.
To die for, meaning it's so good it's worth dying for. Obviously, not literally.
Of course. But when someone says this pasta is to die for, they mean it's absolutely incredible. The best they've ever had.
And the opposite, when food is bad, what do people say?
This tastes off. That's a natural phrase. It means something tastes wrong, like maybe it's gone bad, or it just doesn't taste right.
Or, this isn't what I expected. That's a polite way of saying this is disappointing, without being rude.
Or just, it's not really my thing, meaning I don't personally enjoy this type of food, but I'm not saying it's bad.
Not my thing. Very useful, very polite, very natural.
Now let's talk about describing food more specifically, because in a restaurant or talking about food with someone, you need more than just good or bad.
Like texture, how food feels in your mouth.
Exactly. Crispy, like fried chicken skin or chips. That satisfying crunch.
Crispy. And the opposite, soggy. When something should be crispy, but it got wet and soft. Nobody wants soggy chips.
Nobody ever. Then there's creamy, smooth and rich, like a good pasta sauce or soup.
Tender. When meat is so soft it almost falls apart. That's a good thing for meat.
Very good thing. And chewy, when something requires a lot of chewing. Sometimes good, like a good steak, sometimes not, like overcooked calamari.
Now flavor, how food tastes.
Sweet, salty, spicy, sour, bitter. These are the 5 basic taste words, and every English speaker uses them constantly.
And combining them, sweet and salty together, that combination is very popular right now.
Sweet and salty, like salted caramel or honey on fried chicken.
Honey on fried chicken is one of the great inventions of human civilization.
Strong opinion from someone who doesn't eat.
I told you, strong opinions.
Now listeners, think about your favorite food. Can you describe it using today's words? Is it crispy or tender? Sweet or savory?
Savory, that's another important word. It means the opposite of sweet. Rich, flavorful, salty in a good way, like a good soup or stew.
I love savory breakfasts. Eggs, cheese, bread, nothing sweet in the morning for me.
Write in the comments, tell us what is your favorite food, and try to describe it using at least one word from today. Crispy, tender, creamy, spicy, savory, delicious, to die for.
Because describing food in English, really describing it, that's one of the most human and connecting things you can do in a conversation. Food is universal, and now you have the English to talk about it.
Now let's talk about restaurants, because eating out, the whole experience, it has its own language in English.
And it starts before you even walk through the door.
Making a reservation.
Yes. Do you have a reservation? That's one of the first things you'll hear at a restaurant. And the answer is either, yes, I have a reservation under the name, or no, we don't. Do you have a table for two?
A table for two, a table for four, however many people you have. Very simple, very natural.
And if there's no table available, they might say, there's a wait, or the wait is about 30 minutes. Are you okay to wait?
And you can say, yes, we'll wait, or actually, we'll come back another time. Thank you.
Both perfectly natural, both perfectly polite.
Now you're inside, you're seated, the server comes over, what happens?
First, they might say, can I start you off with something to drink? Or what can I get you to drink?
Start you off. That phrase means let's begin with drinks while you look at the menu.
And you might say, just water for now, please. Or could I get a sparkling water? Or what do you have on tap?
On tap. That means what drinks do you have available from the tap? Usually beers or sodas.
Very common in casual restaurants and bars. What do you have on tap?
Then comes the menu, and this is where a lot of learners feel nervous because menus can be confusing, even for native speakers sometimes.
Especially in fancy restaurants, where everything has a complicated name.
And it's completely okay to ask, what is this dish exactly? Or what does this come with? Meaning, what other food is included with this meal?
What does this come with? Very useful question. Because sometimes a main dish comes with sides, like vegetables or rice or salad.
And if you have dietary requirements, things you can't or don't eat, you can say, does this contain nuts? Or is this gluten-free? Or I'm vegetarian. Is there anything on the menu you'd recommend?
I'm vegetarian. I'm vegan. I have a nut allergy. I'm lactose intolerant. These phrases are very common and very important to know.
And any good restaurant will accommodate. They'll help you find something suitable.
Now, ordering. The server comes back, they ask, are you ready to order? Or what can I get for you?
And you say, I'll have the pasta, please. Or I'd like the grilled chicken. Or could I get the salmon?
3 different ways to order. All natural, all common. I'll have, I'd like, could I get?
And if you need more time, just say, could we have a few more minutes, please? We're not quite ready yet.
Not quite ready yet. Very polite, very natural. No pressure.
Now, Nora, tell me, when you go to a restaurant, are you the person who knows immediately what they want, or do you need 20 minutes with the menu?
20 minutes minimum. I read every single option, then I change my mind 3 times, then I order the same thing I always order.
Every time.
Every single time. There's comfort in a familiar order.
What's your familiar order?
Pasta, almost always pasta, with a creamy sauce, and extra Parmesan.
Extra Parmesan. Can you ask for that?
Absolutely. Could I get extra Parmesan, please? Or on the side, please. On the side means not mixed in, served separately so you can add it yourself.
On the side. Very useful. Could I get the dressing on the side? Could I get the sauce on the side?
It gives you control over your meal, which is always a good thing.
Now, let's talk about during the meal. The server might check on you. How is everything? Or is everything okay?
And the natural response is, everything is great, thank you. Or, it's delicious. Or, actually, could I get some more bread, please?
Could I get? That phrase works for so many restaurant situations. Could I get some more water? Could I get another napkin? Could I get the ketchup?
Simple, polite, natural. And servers appreciate it because it's clear and respectful.
Now, what if something is wrong? What if your food is cold or not what you ordered?
This makes a lot of people nervous, especially learners, because complaining in a foreign language feels uncomfortable.
But it doesn't have to be confrontational. You can say, excuse me, I think there might be a mistake with my order. I ordered the chicken, but this is the fish.
Calm, clear, no drama. I think there might be a mistake. That phrase softens everything.
Or, I'm sorry to bother you, but my food is quite cold. Could you warm it up for me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but that combination is very English, very polite. It acknowledges that you're making a request while still making the request confidently.
And most servers genuinely want to fix the problem. They're not going to be upset. They want you to enjoy your meal.
So don't suffer in silence. Speak up, politely, calmly. And in English, you now have exactly the words to do it.
Write in the comments, have you ever eaten at a restaurant in an English-speaking country or ordered food in English? What was the experience like?
We want to know because sometimes the most interesting English practice happens in the most ordinary places, like a restaurant, ordering food with a menu you're trying to understand, and a server waiting patiently.
Those moments, uncomfortable as they feel, they're where real English learning happens, and now you're a little more prepared for them. Now let's talk about the end of the meal, because this part, paying the bill, leaving the restaurant, it has its own very specific English.
And it's the part where a lot of learners feel uncertain because they're tired, the meal is over, and suddenly they have to navigate a whole new set of phrases.
Starting with asking for the bill.
In American English, could we get the check, please? The bill is called the check in America.
In British English, could we get the bill, please? Same meaning, different word.
Both are perfectly understood everywhere, so don't worry too much about which one you use.
And the server might ask, was everything okay? Or how was your meal?
And you can say, it was wonderful, thank you. Or everything was great. Or the pasta was absolutely delicious.
These small moments complimenting the food on the way out, they're very natural, very appreciated, and very English.
Now, splitting the bill. This is a very common situation, especially with friends.
Can we split the bill, please? Or could we pay separately?
Split the bill means divide it equally between everyone at the table. Each person pays their share.
Or, I'll get this one. That means I'm paying for everyone this time. It's my treat.
It's my treat. Beautiful phrase. It means I'm paying. You don't need to worry about it.
And the response, oh no, I couldn't. Or, are you sure? Or, thank you so much. Next time is on me.
Next time is on me means next time I will pay. I'll treat you next time.
On me, on you. Very natural ways to talk about who is paying.
Dinner is on me tonight. The coffee's on me. Don't worry, this one's on me.
Now, tipping. In some countries, tipping is expected. In others, it's unusual. In English-speaking countries, especially America, tipping is a very normal part of eating out.
And the English around tipping is simple. The tip is included, or service is included. That means the tip has already been added to your bill.
Or gratuity not included. That means you should add a tip yourself.
Gratuity, that's a more formal word for tip. You'll see it on bills sometimes. Gratuity not included. Suggested gratuity, 15 to 20%.
And if you want to add a tip when paying by card, the server or the machine might ask, would you like to add a gratuity?
And you can say, yes, please, or I'll add 15%, or I've left cash on the table.
Very simple, very clear, very natural.
Now, let's talk about something that comes up a lot in English conversations about food, recommendations.
Because one of the most common food conversations in English is, have you been to that new restaurant? Or, you have to try this place. Or, what's good here?
What's good here? That's something you might ask a server, or a local, or a friend who knows the area.
And the server might say, the pasta is really popular. Or, a lot of people love the steak. Or, personally, I'd recommend the salmon.
Personally, I'd recommend. That phrase makes a recommendation feel genuine. Not just a menu suggestion, but a real personal opinion.
And when someone recommends something to you, you can say, oh really? I'll have to try that. Or, that sounds good. I think I'll go with that.
I'll go with that. Very natural. It means, that's my decision. I'm choosing that.
Actually, I'll go with is useful beyond just restaurants. I'll go with the blue one. I'll go with option 2. I'll go with what you suggested.
One phrase, many situations. That's the best kind of English to learn.
Now let's do a complete restaurant conversation, from start to finish, using everything we've covered today.
Okay, I'll be the server, you be the customer.
Perfect.
Good evening. Do you have a reservation?
No, we don't. Do you have a table for 2?
Of course. Right this way. Can I start you off with something to drink?
Just water for now, please. And could we have a few minutes with the menu?
Of course. Take your time. I'll be right back.
A few minutes later.
Are you ready to order?
I think so. I'll have the grilled salmon, please. What does that come with?
It comes with seasonal vegetables and roasted potatoes.
Perfect. And could I get the sauce on the side?
Absolutely. Great choice.
During the meal.
How was everything?
It's absolutely delicious, thank you.
End of the meal.
Could we get the bill, please?
Of course. Was everything okay tonight?
Everything was wonderful. The salmon was to die for.
I'm so glad. I'll bring that right over.
That conversation, from beginning to end, natural, real, confident, and now completely within your reach.
Every phrase we used, you heard it today in context with feeling, and context is everything in language learning.
Now let's do our final vocabulary review, because these phrases deserve to live in your memory clearly.
To die for, incredibly delicious. Tastes off, something tastes wrong. Not my thing, I personally don't enjoy this.
Crispy, tender, creamy, chewy, savory, all words for texture and flavor.
A table for two, requesting a table for a specific number of people. What does this come with? Asking what's included with the dish. On the side, served separately.
Could I get? Polite way to make a request. I'll have, simple way to order. I'd like, slightly more formal way to order.
Split the bill, divide the payment equally. It's my treat, I'm paying for everyone. Next time is on me, I'll pay next time.
On me, on you, very natural ways to talk about who is paying.
Dinner is on me tonight, the coffee's on me. Don't worry, this one's on me.
Now listeners, write in the comments, what is your favorite thing to order at a restaurant? Describe it using today's vocabulary. Is it crispy, creamy, to die for?
And tell us, are you comfortable ordering food in English? Or does it still feel a little nerve-wracking?
Because if it still feels scary, that's okay. That's normal. And that's exactly why we make these episodes. So that next time you walk into a restaurant, you look at the menu, the server comes over, and instead of panic,
You just say, I'll have the pasta, please. Could I get the sauce on the side?
natural, calm, confident, yours.
If today helped you, subscribe to Talk Skeleton. Share this with someone who loves food and wants to talk about it in English.
Because food and language, they're about connection, about sharing, about bringing people together around something they love.
And now you have the English to do both at the same time.
Until next time, keep going, keep speaking, calm mind, clear English.
See you in the next episode. Keep going. You've got this.